in this case, let's say that we have our transmission line is 10 ohms at 85 degrees. And here for simplicity, I'm going to be using secondary ohms for our transmission line. So the impedance of the transmission line is 10 ohms at 85 degrees. And in this case, a typical distance protection scheme would be to set the zone 1 element that underreaches the remote bus. Let's say, for example, that here at the local end, we set our zone 1, and let me actually use a different color. So our zone 1 would look something like this, where we set it basically 80% of the transmission line length. So it underreaches the remote bus. And this typically would have no delay. It would trip instantaneously if that zone picks up. And then we would also have an overreaching zone, which is the one that we're going to be using for the POTT scheme. And so let's say, for example, that we set that to 120% of the transmission line. So some number greater than the length of the transmission line. Again, this is an overreaching element. Overreaching meaning that we're reaching past the remote bus. So we're going to see faults that are beyond the substation at the remote